Good evening. My name is Jimi Hendrix. Now I'm here at the Information Center. And I wanted to talk to you this evening about what we do and why we do what we do at the center. Let me give a little bit of history. For the past 25 years, I was an investigative paralegal, working with lawyers on many different issues, primarily though, criminal cases. Some of those cases stands out in great detail to me. Also, it gave me the opportunity to work with judges and understand the processes that lawyers and judges and jurors engage in. What I found during those years of investigation and being a paralegal is that many of the clients that I came in contact with didn't understand their rights. Many had no idea what their rights were. And I say that because when it comes to reading the simple probable cause affidavit or the statements that was given during the course of the investigation, they tended to be unable to read and comprehend the plain words and phrases laid out there on the probable cause. But also in that same process, I had the opportunity to deal directly with the accused family members, how they lived, what their professions were, what schools they went to, what political associations they adopted, or what their overall interests were, up to and including religion. And one thing stood out more so than ever, or anything else that is the personal behavior that resonates from families that I had contact with. And I still have trouble trying to figure out how it is that a child can be raised in a family and they are separate, not equal. The parents have their agenda, the children have their agenda, and oftentimes education doesn't fit in there at all, other than the basic preliminary education. Know how to go to the grocery store, know how to spend a bit of money, know how to count money in particular. But in terms of the broader perspective of what they want to do with their life, some saw the excitement and the fantasy of the neighborhood as important. Some didn't think it was important at all. They wanted to get out. They didn't have the means to pay for an education, nor did the families. So they end up fast foods and other rudimentary employment. Still had dreams. But again, I come from a family of 14. That's a lot of people. We were farmers in the 1940s. We grew cotton, corn, soybean, raised cattle, chickens and swines. But one thing we always did as a family, we talked a lot, and we read a lot. We shared a lot. Family has an obligation, parents in particular, to partner with their children. My family partnered with us. They taught us. My father would say, you got to be about something. You can't be about nothing. So although we worked the fields and picked the cotton and did all those things, Johnny and Ernestine Hendrix set the platform from which we would all function. Of the 14 children, we have people in Homeland Security, Department of Defense, in classrooms throughout the country. Families are responsible, the first line of defense for a child. This year at the center, we're focusing on having adults truly and honestly partner with their children. We want the adults to take a close-up look at their future and their children's future, notwithstanding the conditions. Doesn't matter if you don't know what your rights are. You can control your behavior if you're doing the right thing. But I want you to know what your rights are. And I want you to think about your behavior. The whole world is depending upon the next generation. We lose everything. We don't have to lose. And here at the center, we say losing is not in the equation. So what I'd like for you to do, and I thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to. Again, welcome to the Information Center. I'm Jimi Hendrix. I will be coming back to talk to you about some major issues, particularly how well our program is going with parents partnering with their children. Thank you. Have a good evening.